The curriculum was designed to be utilized by individuals who work with people with disabilities. As the authors of the curriculum, we knew that we wouldn't have direct access to people. So we created the curriculum that is a curriculum that is very user-friendly, so that you can make it your own. All of the files that you will find on the website are in PowerPoint, not in PDF format, so that you can change them and make them your own.
When we designed this curriculum, one of the things that we wanted to make sure that we did is that we made a curriculum that would be inclusive and allow people of all disabilities to be participative in the training process. And so as such, we did a lot of work and focus groups, which I think Carla had mentioned before, to understand the best way to train people with disabilities and really looking at all disabilities. So therefore, we determined that, from those discussions, that a discussion-based curriculum was the best way to go, and that it would really evoke not only the interaction of the audience, but also be the most accessible mechanism to really be able to communicate to people with all disabilities. All right, as we discussed, the first 4 modules are designed for people with disabilities. Each of those modules were designed with the concept of having a 2-hour training class. However, each instructor and each audience is different. So we encourage you to adapt the curriculum to your specific audience in terms of what their needs are. So if you need to have a particular curriculum and cover it over a 2-day period of time, 1 hour at a time, or if you wanted to have each of these curriculums kind of be a stair-step curriculum whereby 1 week you teach module 1, the second week you teach module 3. So it is really designed to be sort of a plug and play for you and for your audiences in terms of what makes sense. We do encourage you, if you are teaching Module 4, which is a sexual abuse module, that you contact your local rape crisis centers and have an advocate in the room. What we have found is that with this particular curriculum, there's a lot of self-disclosure. So you may need to have someone in there just to help your trainers provide the support to those victims. This trainer's guide is designed to be a user-friendly guide for trainers to be able to pick up training very quickly, very easily from the tools that are provided on the website. So with that said, we do provide you with a clear-cut format by which you can follow, and it's very simple. It's really a 3-columned approach. On the far left column, we have some clues and tips for you as trainers in terms of what's happening. So if you need to utilize a flip chart, there's a flip chart icon. If you need to have a PowerPoint slide, there's a PowerPoint icon. And it's referencing the PowerPoint pages that are accompanying the curriculum. So each curriculum has not only a Word format for trainers, which is our Train the Trainer guides, it also has a PowerPoint that accompanies the training. It's up to you whether or not you use the PowerPoint. However, we would encourage you to do that because we want to engage learners at every capacity. So each module is designed similarly. And in the beginning of each module, we have an introduction that defines the type of abuse. In the middle of each module, we explore different scenarios and different case studies so that participants can understand and apply the concepts of safety. And then the third part of each module, which is the conclusion of the module, really kind of wraps all of these concepts together and then provides for an interactive conversation around the topic of abuse. The left-hand side will provide your cues as to what you're going to do as a trainer. The middle part is the body of the curriculum, and that will include the PowerPoint slide if applicable, as well as it will include any verbatim verbiage that we would like you to talk about. But again, this is not a scripted curriculum, so feel free to put your own take on it, your own stories in it, to make it relevant and real for your participants. And additionally, in the body of the curriculum, we do have italicized pieces, and these are potential discussion points or items that you might want to elicit from the audience. This is a very interactive curriculum. 90% of the curriculum is discussion-based. So as a topic is brought up, there's questions that are asked of the audience to participate in a very interactive way. What we've tried to do is give you tips as to what you're looking for in those answers, but certainly there's not an exhaustive list, and you probably want to add a few of your own. On the far right-hand column, it's really blank. It's really there designed for you to write in your own specific notes or specific stories or mentions that you might want to talk about. So again, the curriculum is very user-friendly, and it does provide you with an opportunity to really pick up very quickly where we're going with the discussion.